This is Joel over here, and this is our fourth episode of a ZOHO series. Let's continue. So the question says over here is, the total age of A and B is 12 years more than the total age of B and C. C is how many years younger than A? So as a first statement, they have given us A and B is 12 years more than the total age of B and C. So now let's consider A and B as a total age, and they have also mentioned A and B is 12 years more than the total age of B and C. So B plus C plus 12, because A and B are 12 years more than the age of B and C. So now we have to find how many years does C is younger than A. So they are asking in a question to find what is A minus C over here. So we have to find what is A minus C to get the answer for this question. So let's solve this. From the given question, we have A plus B is equal to B plus C plus 12. So now let me cancel B over here. So now the equation becomes A is equal to C plus 12 over here, and now A minus C is equal to 12. So C is 12 years younger than A. So this is our answer for 12th question over here. So in 13th question, they have mentioned a man completes a journey in 10 hours. He travels the first half of the journey at the rate of 21 km per hour and the second half at the rate of 24 km per hour. Find the total journey in kilometer. So now let's consider this is the distance traveled by the man. Let's keep the distance as x, because we don't know what is the total length he has traveled. So in the statement they have given, the man completes the journey at 10 hours. So he takes time as 10 hours to complete the journey over here. He travels the first half of the journey at the rate of 21 km per hour and second half at the rate of 24 km per hour. So among this journey, first half he completes at 21 km per hour, and in second half he completes at 24 km per hour. So we don't know the distance, right? So let us consider the first half as x by 2 and even the second half as x by 2 over here. So now let's form an equation and try to solve this. We know the formula distance, which is d is equal to s into t, which is speed into time. So in our question we have to find the total journey in kilometers. So we'll just convert this equation in terms of time, which is t is equal to d by s. So now we have two times, right, which is 21 km per hour in first half and 24 km per hour in second half. So now time we have it as 10 hours, which is equal to distance by speed, but we have this 10 hours for both the journey, right? For first half and second half both are combined, he's getting the time as 10 hours. So we have t1 plus t2. So now this 10 hours is equal to t1, let's write it as d1 by s1 plus d2 by s2. So now 10 hours is equal to, in terms of distance 1, we have x by 2 by S1, we have it as 21 km per hour and 21. So now plus, in D2 we have the distance as x by 2 and we have speed as 24 km per hour, so 24. So if we solve this, we will get an answer. So let's try to solve this. So what I'm doing over here is, let's keep it as 10, which is equal to, taking x by 2 as common, so x by 2 into, and I'm just doing 1 by 21 plus 1 by 25, I'm just taking LCM over there. So we get it as 24 plus 21 divided by 21 into 24. So now we have 10 is equal to x by 2, which is equal to 45 divided by 21 into 24. It's 45 over here. So now I'm just bringing this 10 to right hand side and keeping x as in left hand side. So x is equal to, we have 10 into 2 into 21 into 24 10 into 2 into 21 into 24, which is divided by 45 over here. So the answer is equal to 224. So the total distance the man traveled in his journey is 224 km. So this is a numerical based on the formula of distance, which is distance is equal to speed into time. So we are just making this equation in terms of time, because we have total time the man has traveled in his journey. So we have 10 hours and they have given the question which is like, first half he took 21 km per hour and second half he took 24 km per hour. So we are just dividing this time into t1 plus t2. Here they have just mentioned the distance is been traveled into half, which doesn't mean that he took 5 hours for distance 1 and 5 hours for distance 2. That's not the meaning over here. They're just giving the explanation over here is, he just completed half 21 km per hour in first half and 24 km per hour in second half. So now 10 hours is equal to, we are just substituting the formula which is here, like d by s plus d by s, which is distance by speed and distance by speed, and substituting the values, and we got the values as 224 km. So the total journey is 224 km over here. 14th question. In how many ways can a committee consisting of 5 men and 6 women can be formed from 8 men and 10 women? So this is a questions from logics, and this question is based on choices, not permutation. So they have given from 8 men they have to choose 5 men, and from 10 women they have to choose 6 women, and they are asking what all combinations we have. So we total women over here is total women is equal to 10 and total men is equal to 8 over here. So we know the formula for combination over here, which is 8C5. So let me just So this is the formula for 8C5 is for choosing men into, we have the same formula for choosing women also over here. So just copy paste. So instead of 8 it is 10, and instead of 5 we have to choose 6 men. So if we solve this we will get our answer. So let's solve this, and we know the formula for this is 8 factorial divided by r factorial, which is 5 factorial, into n minus r, right? N factorial minus r factorial, which is equal to 3 factorial over here. So this into, we have 10 factorial divided by r factorial is 6 into n minus r factorial, so which is like 10 minus 6 is equal to 4 factorial into 4 factorial. So I'll just make this brackets proper. So this is equal to 11,760 ways of combinations are possible to make 5 men and 6 women in a committee. So this is the answer for our 14th question. So I'll just write down the formula over here. So n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial is the formula for this combination thing. We have to use combination, not permutation. In case if they ask about orders, we should use permutation. Instead we have to use combinations over here. So let's move on to the 15th question. So there are 3 pipes, which is A, B, C, can fill a tank in 6 hours. After working at it together for 2 hours, C is closed and A and B can fill the remaining part in 7 hours. The number of hours taken by C alone to fill the tank is. So let's consider this question as time and work question instead of using pipes and those concepts. Let's solve this using time and work concept itself, because that's very easy to solve over here. So the first statement says over here is 3 pipes, which is A, B and C, can fill a tank in 6 hours. So from this statement we can conclude that 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by C takes 1 by 6, which is in 1 hour A, B and C can fill 1/6 of the tank. So the second statement says over here is after working at it together for 2 hours, C is closed. So after 2 hours C has been closed and A and B can fill the remaining part in 7 hours. So they have given 1 by A plus 1 by B can fill the tank in 1 by 7 into, we have a value over here. What value? They have clearly mentioned, that is after working together for 2 hours C is closed. So after 2 hours C has been closed. So after those contribution only, after C's contribution only, A and B is filling remaining part in 7 hours. So we have to include C's contribution over here. So C is being used for 2 hours, right? Which is, we can write it as 2 divided by 6. So total hours is 6 hours taken by A, B and C can fill a tank. So in this 6 hours, 2 hours is the duration that all three A, B and C are being used to fill the tank. We have to subtract this with 1. So 1 minus 2 by 6, which is because we have contribution of C's pipe for 2 hours over there. So which is equal to 4 by 6 over here. So you have to substitute this 4 by 6. So now we have 1 by 7 into 4 by 6, or else we can simplify it by 2 by 3 to make our calculations more easier. Now we will just substitute these values over here. So let's keep it as 1 by A plus 1 by B as 1 by 7 into 2 by 3 plus 1 by C, which is equal to 1 by 6. So if we solve this, let's try keeping 1 by C over in left hand side. 1 by C is equal to 1 by 6 and minus 2 by 21. Let's make this into brackets. One by 6 minus 2 by 21 over here. So if we solve this, we will get 1 by C is equal to 1 by 14 over here. So C is taking 14 hours to fill the tank. So if C alone is open, it takes 14 hours to fill the tank. So first, from the statement 1, we just took 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by C is equal to 1 by 6, and they have mentioned after working it together for 2 hours, C is closed. So for first 2 hours, A, B and C are working together. All the threes are working together and it takes 2 hours, right? So total hours is 6. From that 2 hours, all 3 are working. So after 2 hours, C is closed. So one pipe is closed. So we are just making the difference with 1. So 1 minus 2 by 6, which is equal to 4 by 6 over here. So now let's see the second statement. Says that A and B can fill the remaining part in 7 hours. So 1 by A plus 1 by B is equal to 1 by 7 into 2 by 3. Why 2 by 3 is in the sense we have 4 by 6 because 2 hours is the first initial time where A, B and C all 3 are being opened. So we are just substituting this 4 by 6 as simplified in 2 by 3 and bringing this 1 by C into LHS and then simplifying it, we get 1 by C is equal to 1 by 14, which says that C alone takes 14 hours to fill the tank over here. So let's now move on to the 16th question over here. Two numbers A and B are such that the sum of 5% of A and 4% of B is 2/3 of the sum of 6% of A and 8% of B. Find the ratio of A and B. So this question looks little complicated, but it's not that much difficult to solve. So from the statement they have given two numbers A and B. Let's consider the two numbers which are A and B. That the sum of 5% of A and 4% of B. So let's write it 5% as 5 by 100. 5 by 100 into A. Plus 4% of B. So 4 by 100 into B. Let's make this brackets. Okay. So next statement they have given 2/3 of the sum of 6% of A and 8% of B. So which is equal to 2/3, which is 2/3. So 2/3 of, in the sense, multiplication into 6% of A and 8% of B. I'll just copy paste this. Six percentage of A and 8% of B. We have to find the ratio of A is to B. So now, since 100 is common in all the terms, I'm just eliminating 100 over here. So now our equation becomes 5A plus 4B, which is equal to 2/3 into 6A plus 8B over here. So I'm just bringing all the A in left hand side and all the B's in right hand side, and multiplying this right hand side with 2 and left hand side with 3. So first let's do this multiplication, because we have 2/3 over here. So this becomes 15A plus 12B, which is equal to 12A plus 16B over here. So bringing all the A in left hand side and B in right hand side, which makes us 15A minus 12A equal to 16B minus 12B. So now 15 minus 12 is 3A we have, which is equal to 16B minus 12B is 4B we have. So this can be written as A by B, which is equal to 4/3. This indicates A is to B is equal to 4:3 over here. So this is the ratio of A is to B. So in this question we have solved 5 numericals, and hope you guys understood. Stay tuned for the next episode of ZOHO series. Until then, thank you.